Hi, let's discuss the requirement for brokerages to have an escrow account.
Escrow. The requirement to deposit in an escrow account monies received from a client or customer. Handling funds for a client in relation to a real estate transaction is an extremely important part of a licensee's task. Failure to comply with the proper legal requirements and procedures regarding the handling of client funds has significant legal ramifications. An earnest money deposit are funds given to bind the sale of real estate, or a sum of money given to ensure payment, or an advance of funds in the processing of a loan. An earnest money deposit is also called a binder deposit, escrow, or a good faith deposit. An earnest money deposit is also called a binder deposit, escrow, or a good faith deposit. Earnest money is not to be deposited into a broker's general operating account. Trust funds must be held in an escrow account established to hold trust funds. Licensees and brokers must follow legally defined rules about how to handle trust deposits. Earnest money deposits are common, but not required, when a buyer and seller enters into an agreement for the sale and transfer of real estate. Taking deposits. It is not required that a buyer make an earnest money deposit in order to form a real estate deal. However, it is very rare to do a deal in real estate without one. It takes a lot to get a seller to agree to take a house off the market and secure it for the buyer, and it usually takes that deposit to show the seller that the buyer is serious about making the purchase. As a licensee working with deposits is when the business gets quite real. The deposit could be as tiny as $100, but it could be a substantial amount in the thousands or even tens of thousands. Look to training from your broker as to how to handle earnest money and wires. However, do note that wire fraud is also a possibility, and to avoid it, it is best practice to direct the buyer to contact the title company for directions as to how to make the wire. Unfortunately, real estate licensees' emails are sometimes hacked with the purpose of supplying false information about wires, and you never want to be caught up with that.